Alright, Five Nights at Freddy's 2 official trailer. This is for the movie. It's 2 minutes and 22 seconds. I haven't seen anything except one image of a character, so I'm curious as to what we're going to see here. So yeah, turn off subtitles. Let's go. There's a van.
Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
Definitely
FNaF
not
2
the Freddy's
location.
I remember.
Yeah.
You're thinking of the franchise location. This is the original. Nobody's been here for decades.
Oh. Balloon Boy.
Some little girl got murdered.
Toy animatronics.
Do you guys hear that?
Hear what?
Some little girl? It's a puppet. That's McKenna Grace, right? She's, what's her name?
What it's like?
Paige
Being
in Young
normal?
Sheldon.
I think we've come pretty far,
Are they on a date?
considering what we've been through.
How's Abby?
Some days she's good. Some days she misses her friends.
This story that you're gonna fix those animatronics? It's only giving her false hope.
Can any of you hear me?
Yeah.
Abby, help us. Come find us.
Come find us.
We'll show you the way.
There's the toys.
Oh, no.
Oh god. Oh, hello.
They're out there, Mike.
Whoa.
Where?
Oh, that was the puppet.
Everywhere.
Where are you gonna run to? I'm not done with you.
There's no way that'll work.
Oh my god. Oh, hello. Nice. Okay, okay. Yeah, this was the one image that I saw of the entire trailer. Actually, I think I might have seen this image of Afton too, but it doesn't really narrow it down because that's... Ooh, I just realized, just based on this image, that's a flashback because his suit is clean. It's when he first killed kids. Okay, I want to rewatch this, go scene by scene, because there's a lot I noticed. What is that license plate? Hold up, I want to see if I can read that. I see dead. That's all I can see there, but it looks like it says I see dead. Anyway, so there's
Freddy Fazbear's
McKenna
Pizza.
Grace. So this is the FNaF 2 location. I like how it's in a forest too, which is interesting because the new kid location was also in the forest.
Definitely not the Freddy's I remember.
You're thinking of the franchise location. This is the original.
Okay, that's interesting. So in this universe, the FNaF 2 location is the original Freddy's, and the one that we went to is a franchise location. So it's interesting that there's like different ones. There's puppet dolls here too. I didn't notice that.
Nobody's been here for decades.
Balloon Boy.
Some little girl got...
Okay, so here are the toy animatronics. Is this on the stage or is this like in a back room or something? It looks like on a stage because it's the curtains.
Some little girl got murdered here.
Some little girl got murdered here. So that's talking about Charlotte. Garrett's not the puppet, basically. Puppet, Toy Freddy. Nice.
Do you guys hear that?
Huh. It's like a cave with water. It reminds you of the Twisted Ones, kind of. I mean, there's no waterfall or anything that we see, but there's water. Maybe it's coming from a waterfall. And it's a cave. That's weird. It's a weird thing to have for a Freddy's location. I wonder... I mean, it's probably intentional, though. It's probably intentionally made to look like a cave, if I had to guess.
Hear
But
what?
and that's the puppet box. Yeah, that's cool. And then it's opening. The puppet's coming out. Alright. So this is like a carnival. We saw this at the end of the teaser trailer, I believe. So he's just walking amongst people, which is a cool nod to how in FNaF 2, at that point in the timeline, the Freddy's animatronics were allowed to walk around during the day and like talk to people and stuff. So it's cool to have Toy Freddy actually do that, because even though this is after the equivalent, I guess, of that point in the timeline, it's kind of a nod to how that was the case back then, I guess. She's drawing the toys now too, not just the originals. She's drawing the toys. That's like, there's Vanessa, Bonnie, Freddy, Foxy. This is undeniably Toy Chica, and this is undeniably Toy Bonnie. This stuff I can't tell. That's someone fishing. Might be Abby. So there's just the animatronics.
That you're gonna fix those animatronics. It's only giving her false hope.
Can any of you hear me?
Abby.
So that's interesting.
Help us. Come find us.
So that's the message that was during the credits in the FNaF movie, in the first one. The message of "Come find us," which very clearly spoken by the puppet, considering it did like the letters. That seems like it's gonna be the puppet trying to lure her to them. And this kind of reminds me a little bit of Midnight Motorist too, where it's like animatronics luring a child out of the house, I guess. And it looked like she went alone, right? Yeah, might be a nod to that. I mean, to be fair, the first movie also has like a Midnight Motorist thing where Golden Freddy brings her out of the house.
I will show you the way.
I will show you the way. So that was Mangle, clearly. Oh, that's Mangle too. Is this in the vents? Or is this just a very difficult angle? That's cool. That's really cool. Evil.
They're out there, Mike.
And then that's the puppet's hands. I can tell that because I've played way too much FNaF. That's what the puppet's hands look like.
Where?
There's Toy Freddy opening a garage. And then there's Afton, and that's a kid. Huh, I wonder if this is also a flashback. I wonder if we're just gonna get flashbacks to, like, the early days and Afton killing the kids and stuff. That's what I would guess, considering, like I said, that image of Afton that we saw, the body was not broken at all. And most specifically, the chunk that the cupcake tore out of him, like, on his stomach, that was the most visible part of him, and that was completely intact. Meaning that this has to be before Afton got spring-locked, meaning before the movie. Now he's looking at kids. That's a weird sentence, but it seems like this is him trying to go around killing kids.
Everywhere.
Oh, I did not even notice that the first time I watched this. That's actually really creepy. That's actually really creepy, but really cool though. I like that a lot. There's people dressed up as the characters and they're like shocked at what they're looking at. There's Toy Freddy. That's a girl dressed as Chica. Just everybody's dressed like in like a Fazbear theme. So it looks like it's just like a carnival kind of thing.
Where are you gonna run to?
Balloon. Whoa. That was Balloon Boy in the water. And then Mangle on top of a car. That's actually awesome. Okay, so there's Afton. He's charging at somebody. Probably a kid.
I'm not done with you.
Who was that he grabbed? Oh, that's Vanessa. He's grabbing his daughter. She's pointing a gun at her again. Oh, there's Brother Foxy.
With you.
And this is the scene we saw in the teaser trailer with the guy from Seinfeld. I forgot his name. But him getting taken in by Toy Chica. I like how in real life you would be like, you would hear that sound like watching a movie and be like, oh, that's just an ambient noise just for horror's sake. But then you realize in universe, if you heard that, you would want to die. Like, you would be very scared. I wonder if he's actually going to be a security guard here, or if he's just going to be here. Like, if it's going to be like a one-night thing where he's just trying to survive or whatever, or if it will be 5 nights and Abby just keeps going back somehow. I don't know why she would, but
There's no
so there's the Freddy mask. That's a cool nod.
way that'll work.
Hello. Hold up. I want to get a good shot of this. She has the wire arms and she's like smacking them together. So then he just throws the mask. It's just like in FNaF 2 when they enter the office, you throw on the mask quickly and they watch you put on the mask, but they still just like, oh yeah, that's Freddy. And then there's Withered Bonnie in the vent. That's cool. 5 Nights at Freddy's 2. If I had to guess based on this trailer, I'd say this looks cooler than the first movie. I still love the first movie, even though a lot of people don't. But I think this looks like it's probably taking like more care in terms of like actually making it like scary and not really accurate, but like have more like to do with like the game's lore and stuff. The first movie had a decent amount to do with the game's lore, obviously. Obviously, it's a different universe, but it still had like some things that we could theorize about for the games. And this seems like it'll probably end up having more to do with it. For instance, noting that Charlotte died at a separate location from the main Freddy's. And it was another Freddy's location, but I wonder if in the games it's trying to say, oh yeah, the missing kids were killed at the main Freddy's. So Charlotte was killed at a separate location, theoretically Fredbear's. But I think what that hinges on is whether or not Fredbear's existed in the movies, or if it was just the first Freddy's. I wouldn't be surprised by either option, and I wouldn't be surprised if what I said was the implication regardless, or if it wasn't. I honestly don't know. But also the fact that she was killed at the original Freddy's, and then the other kids were killed at another Freddy's, seems to indicate that Charlotte died first, before the other missing kids. That's what I'm getting from it, at least. So we're not done with you. FNaF 2 movie in theaters December 5th. They're not just at Freddy's anymore. In 2023, Blumhouse's box office horror phenomenon Five Nights at Freddy's, based on the blockbuster game series by Scott Cawthon, became the highest-grossing horror film of the year. Now, a shocking new chapter of animatronic terror begins. 1 year has passed since the supernatural nightmare at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. The stories about what transpired there have been twisted into a campy local legend, inspiring the town's first ever Faz Fest. Right, yeah, I forgot about that. And yeah, the Faz Fest seems to be like what the carnival thing is, right? I wonder if it is a carnival or not. I don't know. Former security guard Mike, Josh Hutcherson, and police officer Vanessa Elizabeth Lale have kept the truth from Mike's 11-year-old sister, Abby Piper Rubio, concerning the fate of her animatronic friends. But when Abby sneaks out to reconnect with Freddy, Bunny, Chica, and Foxy, it will set into motion a terrifying series of events, revealing dark secrets about the true origins of Freddy's and unleashing a long-forgotten horror hidden away for decades. The cast of Five Nights at Freddy's 2 includes returning co-stars, is it Theodis or Theodis? I don't know. Crane, as Jeremiah. He was the guy that worked at the mall with Mike. So, interesting that a guy named Jeremiah, which is like basically Jeremy, is going to be in the FNaF 2 movie. I wonder if he will have a big role or if he'll just be there, like for the sake of being there. I don't know. And the legendary Matthew Lillard is William Afton. The film features new characters played by Freddy, Carter, Shadow, and Bone Pennyworth. Wayne Knight, that's what his name is. Jurassic Park, Seinfeld. McKenna Grace, Ghostbusters franchise, Annabelle Comes Home. And young Sheldon. And horror icon Skeet Ulrich, Scream in Riverdale. So it's officially announced now that Skeet Ulrich is in the movie. I made a video about that already, like about how it was like there was like rumors about how he would be in the movie and who he's playing. So that's interesting. FNaF 2 is directed by acclaimed returning filmmaker Emma Tammy and is written by game series creator Scott Cawthon. Film produced by Blumhouse. First Freddy's went blah 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 blah. All right, cool. So yeah, that was my reaction to the trailer. I'm very excited for this movie. And yeah,